Hey guys, I have another dupe video for you today. I'm sure most of you guys saw my video on dupes for MAC Satin Taupe, and I was just kind of testing out that new feature, seeing if it's something you guys would like seeing more of, and I got a really good response, so it looks like you guys really want to know about the dupes. So today I have another dupe for you, and this is actually a dupe of kind of two MAC shadows. So yeah. And both these MAC shadows are discontinued. They were limited edition, and one is a cult favorite, so like it's really hard to find, so I'm really glad that I could find a dupe for this color. And mainly this is a dupe for MAC Parrot, which is this blue-green color right here. I'll just swatch it really quick. That color. It's a really gorgeous color, and it's like one of the MAC cult favorites, but it's limited edition. It came out last time, I think, was like December 2007 or January 2008. It came out, and everyone was so in love with it, and of course it's limited edition, so now if you want to buy it, you kind of have to go to eBay and spend like a butt ton of money. So there's Parrot, and then another MAC shadow, which was also limited edition, that's really close to Parrot, was Talent Pool. That came out with the Cool Heat collection, so this one's Talent Pool and this one's Parrot. Talent Pool is just a tiny bit greener. They look the same in the pan, but Talent Pool, like, they're both kind of an aqua green with gold shimmer, and Talent Pool has like a tiny bit more of that gold shimmer. So when you look at it, it looks greener, but the base color I think is pretty much the same. So my dupe for this, that's a cheaper color and always available now, is from a L'Oreal Hip Shadow Duo. And I depotted some of mine, so it's in here. It's this one with the blue and then the teal blue next to it. And the duo is 224 Showy, is one of the bright shadow duos. And this tealy color is like almost a perfect dupe. Let me swatch it for you guys. Crap. Alright. So they're on my third finger. So it's a little bit closer to Talent Pool because it has a bit more of that gold sheen. But I think if you wore it like in your crease or something, you couldn't tell that much difference between it and Parrot. I'm not sure how the camera's going to mess this up. So here's Parrot, here's Talent Pool, and then here's Showy from that Hip Duo. If I can kind of move my fingers around. Showy is like almost exactly halfway between Talent Pool and Parrot. And the camera on my screen, they look a lot different than they look in person. Actually, and from where I am, Showy and Parrot look almost identical. Like, if I was just wearing this on my eyes, I couldn't tell the difference between these two. And then Talent Pool's a bit lighter. But there you guys go. And Showy is available wherever L'Oreal Hip is sold. It's one of the main duos. It's not limited edition as far as I know because it's been there, excuse me, forever. And yeah. On my last dupe video, someone left a comment asking to know about the quality of the dupes. Honestly, unless a shadow is like really, really crappy quality, I can't differentiate that much between quality because I feel like as long as you're wearing a primer underneath and as long as you have good brushes and good technique to blend it out, you can pretty much apply anything to where it looks pigmented and blend it out the way you want to. Hold on guys, sorry guys, I got a phone call. But like I was saying, as long as you have good technique, good brushes, and a good primer on underneath, I really can't differentiate between the different shadows unless they're really, really crappy quality. And you know, honestly, I mean, I wiped it off now, but I wasn't wearing anything on my fingers beforehand, and I just swiped my finger across the shadow like 2 or 3 times, and it came out really pigmented, and the Hip was just as pigmented as the MAC ones were. And, you know, I've used both of them, and I don't remember the Hip being, like, you know, really hard to blend out or anything. You might have to work a tiny bit harder for it just to blend it out the way you want it, depending on the kind of look you're going for. But honestly, it's just as pigmented, it stays on just as long as you have a primer on underneath, and yeah, pretty much the same quality. So the MAC shadows, you guys know, are normally $14.50, but both of those colors are discontinued, so if you buy them on eBay, especially since Parrot is a really popular color, it could be like, you know, 50 or 60 bucks or more. I know people spend a ton of money on discontinued MAC items. So, the Hip duos, they vary depending on where you get them, but I know that a lot of stores, especially drugstores and even Ulta, are on a rotation where, like, you know, once every 4 to 6 weeks, they'll have Hip products on a buy one get one free. So, you know, you could pick up the eyeshadow. I think I've seen those duos seriously anywhere between $8 and $14. So it just depends on where you go. But on average, I'd say they're about like between 9 and 11. So you know, you could go get one of those duos and then pick something else up for free, and it'd be like $5 each. And then you get that other color with it too, which is great. Yeah, that's about it. So let me know if you guys have any other dupes that you've discovered. I'd love to hear about it and share it with the rest of my viewers. So just send me a message if you've discovered, you know, that you have this cheap shadow that's almost the exact same thing as a more expensive one. And I will continue to keep these dupe videos coming because you guys really seem to like it. So please leave a comment or send me a message if you have any further questions, or like I said, if you have any more dupe ideas. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye guys.